having further...
Officially, Alok Sharma has less than 24 hours to negotiate a deal to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees. And every minute will count.
We are not there yet on the most critical issues. There is still a lot more work to be done.
A key fight remarkable after 30 years of climate conferences is about whether a final agreement can even mention the words fossil fuels. Even in the supposedly progressive EU, there are disagreements on that wording. There is strong opposition to it among some members.
Well, there's strong opposition against everything in the text, so we have to find a compromise that reflects our ambition. And I think our ambition should include our commitment to put an end to coal and to put an end to subsidies for fossil fuels.
Old battle lines are being redrawn. Will Saudi Arabia continue in its efforts to remove any mention of fossil fuels from the text? Is there any hope that Australia, historically obstructive, could soften its position? Or any chance that Russia might do the same? And remember, there's more than 190 other countries, each with their own asks, and what are green lights for some are red lines for others. And it's that diplomatic spaghetti that Alok Sharma and his presidency team have to try and disentangle and get an agreement on. Even if, and it's a big if, wording around cutting fossil fuels and coal survives, a lack of money for developing countries is still a total deal breaker.
So the commitment that the US and other countries have made so far falls short of the 1.5 degree trajectory. And therefore, we urge and call on those countries to raise their ambition.
One thing is becoming clearer. Glasgow won't seal the 1.5 degree deal. The fight is likely to be for an agreement that forms a foundation on which it can be built, but fast.
I think the success for Glasgow, in my view, is to recognize that gap very, very clearly, just to really make a big effort to come back next year and 2023 with a big push.
It sounds a lot like the blah, blah, blah the campaigners complain of, but it's the reality of this UN-led process to get consensus on fixing global warming, and for now, it's the only game in town. Tom Clark, Sky News, Glasgow.